EPA degree meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for March 26th, 2021. For your Friday, we're expecting very warm conditions today, and that is going to be ahead of this warm cold front that's moving through the region today. There will be a few showers early on this morning, but I think clouds are going to give way to sun, and we're going to turn quite warm. As you can see below the video here, I have windy conditions. I'll get into that in a second. It's 74 in northern areas to 80 in our southeastern areas. Philadelphia's record today is 79, and I think they have a good shot at least tying, if not breaking that record for the daily high temperature. The system responsible for the severe weather across the south is now moving up into the Great Lakes this morning, and we will have the windy conditions associated with this that will be the big issue today. It's not going to be the rain, it's going to be the windy conditions. As a matter of fact, as I get over to the NAM high-res feature simulator radar and start this off at 6 a.m., you can see some scattered showers that are across the region here at this point, but they're going to very quickly exit by about mid-morning or so. And when it does, clouds are going to decrease. And when the clouds decrease, that's when you get the windy conditions come in, as this area low pressure starts to really crank up here and is in close proximity to the closest proximity to the region. So we're going to have about a 6-hour window. Generally 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. where it's going to be its windiest. And at any given location, there'll be about a 2 to 3 hour period within that 6-hour window that is going to be the absolute worst. And as far as wind gusts are concerned, as we get over the wind gust potential, now this is looking at 7 a.m. It really hasn't gotten going yet. But after that point, it picks up here about mid-morning, and we get some gusts that are generally 25 to 35 miles per hour. Maybe some locally higher gusts than that, but then we get some really high gusts on either side of noon that are going to get some wind gusts 35 to 45 miles per hour commonly, and you're going to have some peak wind gusts that are going to reach 50 in a few spots, especially in areas of elevation up across northeast PA, north central PA. But elsewhere, I think you're generally in that 35 to 45 mile per hour range for wind, and that's going to go through, again, about mid-afternoon. Then we start to, late afternoon, we start to back off a little bit. But it's going to be a gradual decrease. It's not going to be like, just shutting off like that. It's just going to gradually step down. So we go from 35 to 45, then 30 to 40, and then 25 to 35. We keep stepping down as we get through the course of the evening. And once we get to about late evening or so, it really starts to die down a lot more as we get past midnight into the overnight. So I think the period between 3 p.m. and midnight, you still have some gusts in there. They're going to reach within the 25 to 35 mile per hour range. But the windiest period is going to be generally 9 to 3, and it's going to be really the worst of that is going to be a 2 to 3 hour window within that 6-hour period. The reason I'm saying that is because areas further west are going to get that first before areas further east. It's going to kind of move with the front as that front moves through. But again, out ahead of that front is going to be very warm. It's going to be a warm windy at least. It's not cold air advection related, which is good, so you're going to have, at least have warm temperatures, and you'll have nice, good, dry conditions, and the sun will be out. So other than the wind, it's going to be a pretty decent day once this, once the sun comes out and we stay warm. So after this system, we're going to turn mostly sunny here on Saturdays. Temperatures are going to take a step back, but as you can see below the video, mostly sunny tomorrow. Still mid-60s though. Still warm. Still a really nice day here, and the wind's not going to be a factor on Saturday. Saturday night, we're going to have the clouds increase, and we have this next system coming at us, which is going to bring us some more rain on Sunday. And it's going to be more showery type stuff. It's not going to be really a heavy rain, doesn't look like. But there could be some, light to moderate rainfall with this as it moves through, and that's going to wrap up on Sunday evening, and this is going to pull away. Behind this on Monday, we're partly cloudy. We're going to be breezy, and the breezy conditions are going to come in following the front Sunday evening, so it's going to go straight through the night and into Monday, although not nearly as windy as what we're going to be dealing with today. Still could have some gusts there. They're going to be like 20 to 30, maybe 35. That's what we're looking at preliminarily speaking here for Monday. And with those breezy conditions, are going to be, it's cold air advection related, so this time you're going to have a colder wind, and temperatures are going to be in the 50 to 55 degree range, so much cooler on Monday. And then after that, once we boost that, we go to mostly sunny skies here on Tuesday. And the European model is trying to bring some precipitation in here already on Tuesday. This is not collaborated by anything else, so we're going to leave it out of the forecast. Mostly sunny Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll say is going to be a partly to mostly cloudy skies day. And then Thursday, we have this cold front, another cold front moving through. This one's going to be a little bit stronger. It's a deeper trough behind this. You can see behind here is a real deep trough, and that's going to have even colder air. We have a chance to not get out of the 40s for highs on Friday of next week, possibly. But no snow with that. There's no snow chances, so don't get excited. I know the snow lovers are still out there clamoring for a snow event when we've called this over here on February 28th already. But, whatever. It will be colder, but for a day or two, and then we start to moderate again after that as we head past the, it looks like the first 3 days of April, for April 1st through the 3rd. So it's going to be the butt of all April Fool's jokes, I'm sure, because it's going to feel like winter on April Fool's Day, and after just be spending so much time here in the 60s and 70s, and then going back into the 40s for highs for a day or two, and I can hear it already. Just wait for it; it's coming. So April 1st to 3rd, I'll update that in the long range today. That's the period I think will be slightly below average, and then we recover after that point and turn quite warm. It looks like as we head later in the first week of April and into the second week of April. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for March 26th, 2021. Have a great Friday.